Afternoon, YouTubers, friends and fams. I am here today with another DIY. In this afternoon, I apologize for the lighting, but if I open my curtains, it'll be a little too bright for you guys. I'm doing something I seen in another video, but I like to try it myself. It is based with making hanging ornaments for the trees, but I'm going to try to make this one into a keychain. It's using the bottom part of a plastic spoon. I apologize, my shirt is black, so you can't really tell. You can use whatever color you want at the bottom, but I'm using the black since it'll make the gems sort of stand out. I am using glass beads. You can get these at the dollar store. I have all different colors. I'm not sure if you can tell. These are the ones that I will be using for this project, and I have stickers as well that will be used to represent the fairies, which is what I'm trying to do in this keychain. So you will need those items, including a set of pliers or tweezers, and your hot glue gun, because you do want the gems to stick. You don't want them to fall off. So as we start this project, I am now going to open the packages. You first need to verify which one we're going to use. I don't know about you guys, but I love all of them. But I'm going to start off with Tinkerbell. Now, because Tinkerbell has a green dress and white pearl wings, you want colors that'll help that stand out. So we're going to go with this it's like a semi-peach kind of pearl color. That's the one we're going to use for the back. So let me go ahead and open this case. These are new, so I haven't really opened them much. I just finished cutting the tape on it. It's a little frustrating when you get new packages and don't know how to open them. But I am going to try. Oh, it's getting a little difficult. You want to open them little by little because they will fly off. They're only being held as a canister way. These squares just hold them in place. They're not really secure. They're loose. So you need to be very careful when you open it so that you don't spill the whole package around. You can find these in any dollar store or arts and craft, but I prefer dollar stores, cheaper, and it does the same way. So let me cut this part off. And I believe that opens it as far as I need it. Whoops, nope. It really comes secure. If you have other suggestions that was gems would work better, or if you believe that you can make it in a different way, please feel free to comment and give a description. If you have your own DIY channel, please leave me your information below. I would be more than willing to subscribe to you as well. We can learn from each other, not necessarily something that anybody keeps in mind, but yes, we all do things different. We can all work. So to start off, we are going to add a little bit of hot glue, just this way. Mine is just starting to get hot, so I apologize for its slow reaction. And as you add the glue, we try to only do a portion at a time, because as you add the glue, it can also dry up, and then it will give you less time to put the gems on, and then you will have a whole blob of glue instead of space for the gems. Now, if you notice, these beads always come with an opening because it's obviously meant for bracelets or a necklace, whatever you would like to make up with them. So I'm going to try to place them in a way where that opening circle does not show, just so it doesn't look as common as a rust. The arts and craft, remember, is a way of you releasing your imagination, being very creative. So have fun with it. Never keep it into a point where you feel stressed out for it. It's art. Have fun with it all the way. So as I'm adding these gems, I'm filling out the 4th strip, and then I am going to create the next row of glue to help me put the rest of the gems. Now I'm using one single color. If you believe I should use 2, comment down below. I will be paying attention to the comments, and I will be responding as adequate as time can give me. I apologize if my expressions may seem a little off or a little too quick. If you can't understand me, please let me know in my messages and my comments below. I will give you a better tour. So far, this is the first row. As you can tell, is already starting to look lovely. We're going to finish it off with the rest. So proceed with the same step. Once you have filled out the whole glue, add more glue to the bottom of it, or whichever section you would like to start off. And just keep adding the gems as you go along. I am hoping to add the information to the channel of the lady I seen actually make these on YouTube. I give you a strong shout out for your commitment. I will later on express your name and title in the subscriptions, or basically in the comments, so that everyone can also tune into your channel and subscribe. We're just doing it little by little. So far, so good. Let's keep proceeding. Now you need to fill up the whole thing with the gems and the stones before you actually add the Tinkerbell to it, or whatever form or stone you plan to use, because you could also use bracelet charms, or you can use necklace. Anything that you would consider will give your design the most perfect look at the moment. So I am going to continue to glue these stones and continue moving forward with the glue and placing them the same way as I started before. So let's proceed with this. As you can see, there's different sizes. Try to use different sizes just so that it gives it a different design. Do not use the same one. I mean, the decision is up to you. It is optional. But I prefer that you actually do different designs, for it makes it stand out. It's completely different from what people are accustomed to seeing or viewing. Hey, sugar. Sorry, guys. Had to say hi to my husband. Just walked in. Now, as you can see, at first it might look a little silly, but there is a difference to it once everything is finished. I am sure you will love the design, and you may want to practice it yourself. Please do so. It is very fun and it's very creative, and you will love it. Trust you me. Especially if you're a person open to different styles and designs, it is something that you will fully love. Now, these beads come different ways. Some are cylinder-like, some are really flat, some are kind of lumpy, but it's okay. They're all useful. They all work for the design. Now, we are going to add on to the very own design that's already existing there, that we have already created, and we're going to make it possible. Right now, still working on placing them in place and keeping it sealed. Don't worry about it coming apart, because you will reseal it with the same hot glue. All you have to do is put it right over it so that it stays held in place. Either that, or you can use the Mod Podge to seal it. It is your choice completely. I will go with either or. If you seal it with the hot glue, you have to make sure that it's clear glue, so that when you seal it, the design can still show. Because if you use white glue or any other type of hot glue, it will actually seal the design instead of letting it come through and glow. So I'm going to use the Mod Podge in mine. But at the meantime, I'm going to get another glue stick, because my glue stick just ran out. Okay. Now let's keep on going all around this. Try to cover the edge of it as much as possible so that it is impossible to tell how your creation was made, so that it gives you enough ways to explain it and bring it to people's attention. When you see things up front, you be like, oh my God, that's a lot, this is weird. But then after you get it done, you're like, wow, that's amazing. It looks gorgeous, you know? So it all depends on how you go about it and how you do things. Now, I will continue to put these, as you should as well. Try to use the really small ones for the edges. It will fit perfectly and it will actually conceal the space. Even if you left more glue out there without being covered, that'll make it perfect. I am now going to, so far, this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like one of those pearls from the clamshells design, but you already know what it started like. Let's just see what it finishes to be like, or what it will look like at the end. Oops. Sort of dropped one of the beads and pearls. You can put it whichever way possible. So let's try to make it stand out. Now you want to make sure that you use tweezers or something, because if you burn yourself with this hot glue, you will remember that for the rest of your life. Not being on some funny note, but you will remember it for the rest of your life. I am almost to the end of it on covering. Now after I make this first layer, I will then want to add some different ones just to give it a extra oomph, like we call it. Bless you, sugar. Now, one little bit, trying to cover the last space available. Now, people usually make a hole at the end of it so that they can tie a ring. Seeing how it's plastic, I feel if we break it, it will actually break the whole spoon, and I don't feel like breaking the whole design. So I am actually going to add just either a piece of yarn or a vinyl string that can actually hold it together and can also be used in a different way. Now, I'm going to add some other different ones around. So I am going to add the glue over the beads that are already placed. And I have like some little black pearl lookalike, which I am going to try to put over it. Oops. I'm just going to make a little edge a different color so that it stands out a little more. Sort of makes a little bow at the top. I'm trying to use the oval ones instead of using the round ones, just to give it a different look. Okay. Now, go around the whole edge with whatever other design you would like to do. Que con una sola hoja de guayaba, y tú la hierves, que te pones el agua en el pelo, se te quita ya la caída del pelo y te pegas a crecer el pelo. Okay, guys, tell me, what do you think of this design? I've made it completely different. Now, what we want to do is add a base to it. I was planning to use a little cardboard for the middle, but then again, that would make it kind of whack. So I'm going to go with, I know you've seen these little foams. I use them for a different DIY as far as pantry food cans. But as I said, there's really a lot of different uses for this. So what I'm going to do is cut it right in the middle. It's okay if the cushion itself is little. You don't want it too big. You just want it big enough to fit in the same middle way. And just press down on it. Obviously, we need the glue so it does not come off. So feel free to put as much glue as you like right in the center. The more, the merrier. It will hold it. Now, because there is a lot of glue, remember to use your tweezers. You do not want to burn yourself. Once again, it is very hot. If it's a child trying this, please let your parents know they need to assist you. We don't want you to have any 1, 2, or 3rd degree burns. We would like for you to learn, but not to make it part of your, whatchamacallit, or get yourself sick or anything, you know? So this is what it should look like before we place the fairy in there. Now, the lady that I saw this idea from, she actually did it with the character in the middle without anything in the bottom of it. I apologize, my tweezers fell. But I'm actually going to use the cushion because I believe it will let the fairy stand out. It will hold it up so you could then see it through the design. So here we go. I'm opening the bottom of the packet. I was just about to break it. Make sure that you double check if it has this strip that secures it with glue. It's better off to open it, especially if you're not going to use all of them in one shot, so that your stickers don't get ruined or in any way damaged. Now, I know I said I was going to use a Tinkerbell, but I found one that matches the Corner Gems, which is her friend. So I think that's the one that I am going to use. These are 3D pop-outs. I don't know if you can tell, but if I put it sideways, you can see the back is a sticker. The top of it is sort of cardboard-like. So the sticker part is the part we're going to put right in the middle. Even though it has sticker, remember what you are using underneath it is foam or whatever it is that you're going to use. So you want to place glue on it as well so that it sticks and it doesn't come off. Oh, this is gorgeous. I didn't think it was going to come out this nice. It might not look nice for anyone else, but it is perfect for me. And I am about to show you as soon as I am done. Ta-da! Now the last thing for me to do would be to add the ribbon on the top, which I can then add a ring to and use it as a keychain. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for enjoying this video or being here with me. I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. I appreciate every single one of your comments and your thoughts. Feel free to let me know what you would like me to try. And again, this is the ending of it. Take care now. Bye-bye.